What's up guys, Mega Bleeder here with another episode of Greg Tech New Horizons. I didn't get a chance to play much this week, but what I did do is get some of the steel ore processing line up, not for processing steel, but this steel side. We just need some sifters to go here that'll be for... What's up guys, Mega Bleeder here with another episode of Greg Tech New Horizons. I didn't get a chance to play much this week, but what I did do is get some of the steel ore processing line up, not for processing steel, but this steel side. We just need some sifters to go here that'll be for like diamonds and stuff like that. I'm going to give you a tour of what all happened, and then we'll see if we can get a little bit of work done. Let's get started. Okay, so what this is over here. The steam grinder and the steam purifier, these machines are the same. It's just using the solid steel machine casings instead of the bronze plated. So it's expensive on steel, but with EBF, with our big time EBF over here, which I don't think I mentioned, the guys crafted up 2 quad EBFs, so this is pretty sweet, and I believe we still have our original one. That one's over here, and they are all equipped with Kanthal blocks, which is pretty neat. The thing that we are going to be trying to work on today is solving a problem. Our ore washer here, we're not getting enough steam. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Purified redstone. I believe this purified redstone needs to go... Redstone doesn't actually need to go in this line. So it would go back through the macerator again, which would be this guy. And we're going to change that channel for now. Put all that in there. So that should take this stuff out, and we should see these grinders start kicking on. Those are going to run, process a absolute ton of redstone that we've got there. So some of these things, like the purified malachite ore, right here, if we follow this line, it needs to go into sifters. And we do not currently have sifters set up. This one has got source blocks. Oh man. Once you kind of fall in here, you're kind of stuck. Yeah. There we go. Get out of... This one actually has source blocks. This one, I mean, now it doesn't have all 8 source blocks, but it's supposed to have source blocks in it. So let's go down here and pick up some water to fill all those in. And fill in this one and these, which I believe is this guy, that one, that one, and this one. Okay, now they're all source blocks. That doesn't really matter, it just kind of makes me feel a little bit better, because it was making a lot of noise, a lot of running water noise. So we'll put those back there. So these are set up, but the problem is these steam pipes, the large steel fluid pipes, do not provide enough steam. And if we look at large pipe, if we pop this open, we are on, what is it, steel, 9600. Stainless steel is better. If we went with something like plastic, it would be better, but it can't handle the heat of the steam. Can we see how hot steam is? I don't think that we can see how hot steam is. So the problem is, if we use anything else, the steam pipes burn up they melt down using whatever type of steam this is. So we're going to need to upgrade to potent. So if we look up potent pipes, large pipes might be enough. I don't really know. Either that or we would have to go to huge. Difference is large pipes cost 6 ingots. Huge pipes cost 12 ingots. So it's a quite a bit of a difference. But what I'm gonna do pretty much is just break down all these steel ones because I know that they're not enough. It might have been enough for the macerator. Maybe we'll leave him on the macerator. So that guy needs connected input. So maybe we'll leave the steel ones. And it runs down here. All the way over to here. And this is a huge potent pipe. So let's break these down. And we'll leave the piping for the macerator, right? Because we think that the steel is enough there. The problem is the washer is not getting enough. What kind of Enderman is that? Oh, shy Enderman, apparently. So the washer's not getting enough. That's going to go in here. This macerator, I think, is getting enough. This centrifuge, I think, is getting enough. It's never said that it didn't have enough. So I'm guessing it's okay. So we need 77 potent pipes. If we did the huge, we control Shift A on that. Make it 77. We need 14 stacks of potent. That's a lot. I'm not certain. Can we, if we do this, yeah, we could macerate it back down. If it doesn't work, we could try the large pipe. We could try the large pipe. So this should be clear. There shouldn't be any pipes in there. In logistics, we do have some large. Let's macerate these. We want the grinder. Pop those in there. We'll grind those down. Let's see. To upgrade steam pipes. Let's see. Miscellaneous metals. We'll take this potent here. Let's see. Do we have any more? I don't think we have any more potent pipes anywhere. Ooh, we do. Nope, those are that one. That one's there. This one, nope. 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 Okay, so we're gonna go with the large pipe variation, which is this guy. If we go with the large pipe, Control Shift A, and we need 77, but we have 11, so we need 66. That's 6 stacks. 6 stacks plus 12, which is almost right where we're at. Once this guy runs a little bit. 6 stacks plus 12. We need 3 more dust. We just need 3 more potent dust. And that'll give us enough to try and use the large potent pipes, which are a decent upgrade. So 12,000 liters per second versus 9.6. What was that? So I needed 3. And if we take this guy and go like that, that, like so. We'll come back to that in just a second. Large pipe. Bam. Let's throw all of those in there. Is that going to be fast enough to feed that? Not quite. Not quite fast enough. Go ahead and grab these. Okay. Pop those in there. Our steel pipes we know we can set aside. What else do we have? Small tin pipes. We can probably macerate these. Raw iron, we'll macerate that. Bronze, we'll macerate those. Can we, what do we do with these? We can get wood pulp if we macerate them. I don't think we care too much about that. The steel pipe, we'll leave the large. Do all that. Pop those in there. And that... Is that right? Did that get us everything? That did not get us everything. My math wasn't quite right. Plus 12. 6 plus 12. What'd I do wrong? We need to turn the volume on our weather down. %, sounds okay. I'll take these. And then we need it to be... we need 4 more. So 24 potent, right? This one. 22. Throw those in there. Take out of those. 66. No, 70. 77 is what we need. What am I doing? Potent. All of it's done. Bronze, tin, 32. I don't know if this will be enough. Yeah, that is. Okay. Stainless steel fluid pipe. So let's throw that in there. See if we can get this hooked up. And if I don't, I think we might have some stuff to test it with. Oh yeah, right here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Hopefully this is carrying enough steam. That's gonna go there. That'll go there. It's connecting like so. Now, line mode on the wrench, I feel like doesn't make that much sense to me. So if I put it in line mode, what I should be able to do, be able to just like hop up here and right here on this one. Oh, okay, it did work that time. That time it worked. Like so, like so. So, but I did it the wrong way. Not that one. That one. You. And that way? See, that's the part that I don't get. Okay, it worked that time, but I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. Then this needs connected stairs, which is here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. And then you need connected, which I'll probably turn it off of line mode. Connect, connect. You. We don't want our steam to slosh. Right, so that one's okay. I need more steam pipes. It's like two steel pipes. Logistics. Yep. So there and there. Just connecting you. Connecting you. Connecting you. You. Excuse me? Yes, those go there. I put it in the wrong spot. What is he? Quicksand, exhaust, sapper, sprint, blast off. Did he spawn over here? I don't think he spawned over here. He probably spawned outside and just wandered in. That's where I had that, right? There we go. Connect. You turn it into line mode. See? Like, why is it only doing a couple of these? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so all connected, so it won't slosh. You're connected. Okay, let's see if we have anything we can throw into process. The banded iron, malachite. Malachite can go over here, right? Because that's going in this line. So we'll see that start to operate. Then over here, the banded iron. As this goes in this processing line. And now the biggest thing that you have to do when you're processing things is figure out which one needs to go where. So iron, silver, lead. So there's kind of two different options. There's this line here, which is macerator, washer, macerator, centrifuge. I suppose if you want to do the electromagnetic separator, but I don't know why. Maybe there's something that's useful that does that. Sulfur follows that line, but if we look at the malachite has a sifter output, so we would need to put that through a sifter. But what we should see is this guy's working, this guy's working, this guy, does it shut down? I'm not sure why. I hope it's not because it's not getting enough steam. I mean, it shut down because there wasn't enough power. I hear a skeleton. Yeah, like some of these are getting kind of low. Yeah, these are choking a little bit. Take a look at our bus. Or our hatch. Well, it's doing okay. The steam hatch. I think it's doing all right. We'll have to let it sit and see, I guess. It looks like both of them are running. Our macerator hasn't started running here. That might just be... Okay, it should be possibly running. Maybe? Redstone. Oh, I gotta turn these back on. And this one, yeah, so those are back running. Did this one stop too? This one stopped too. Yeah, so this impure redstone. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and we can see the roasted iron coming in. I don't want that to be coming in. You have a priority of 4. I don't. I don't want that roasted iron be coming into here. And the copper and the tin. I'm gonna have to just disconnect these, unfortunately. What I can do is connect them here. Yeah, that would be okay. Need another 2 pipes, I suppose. Because the thing that I'm trying to do is get the stone dust to come from here into here. This stuff, this roasted iron uses, that just gets smelted. The tantalite. That's not supposed to be there. Spodumene. Yeah, that's supposed to be there. I think everything over here does go through a sifter. Nope, sphalerite doesn't. Rock salt does. Electrochain, jade, gold does. Nether quartz ore, amber. Zinc does not. Aluminum does not. Cinnabar just gets cooked. Androdite. That would just get centrifuged. I don't know where that came from. From andronite ore. Okay. I mean, I guess that checks out. That would be in the other line, though. Salt, netherrack, alumina. So... This stuff, this purified stuff, needs to get macerated. This stuff needs to go in there. I need to clear out my inventory from this junk, these mob drops. This guy was here. I think so. This concrete was here. Yeah, these are both still running. I think it might be okay now. This is getting a little low. Getting a little low. Wonder if it'll, like, pump back up after this recipe. Doesn't look like it. Well, damn. I think I might have to just put a... Maybe if I put a bigger potent pipe leading up to this. So I don't need a full size. A full, huge potent pipe going all the way there. Let's go put this crap away. We did take all the potent out of here. I don't think we have any other good options. Large high pressure fluid pipe. What's this? Nothing. Tungsten, titanium, stainless steel. Huge pipe. Steel is better, I guess. 19,000. That's not what I used, though, right? I used large. I don't know, maybe... Let's just do a bunch of potent. Let's set this to grind. Get our dust back. Let's take this bronze. Tin. What is potent made out of? Potent is made out of bronze, lead, and tin. We got bronze and tin back. If we take potent pipe, macerate it, we get potent dust. Where did... Oh, this bronze came from the bronze pipes. Yes. Okay, so mixer. We're gonna use... which tin do we have? Which tin? If we look up... I don't have any tin. We take this and macerate it, though. It will give us the GregTech tin dust. Which is this guy. Okay, lead, bronze, tin. Okay. Got a bunch of bronze. We got some tin, right? So every... Let's put away. I don't want that. That, don't need that. We'll put our buckets back in here. The flint will go in gems. Perfect. So for every stack of tin, we need 2 bronze and 2 lead. So let's do this. The bronze. This we can just throw back into a furnace. Let's do that. Nothing in here useful. So to finish this out, we're going to need a stack there and a stack there, and then 37, that's 5 to 27. 27 tin. We'll pop those in there. And then our grinder will do that. And then we also need 8 stacks of lead dust. We don't have that much lead. But we do have... is it galena? Raw lead. Damn. There we go. There we go. Pump those in there. Pump those in there. Let this guy start working. He's working on redstone. Crushed roasted iron. We don't care about that. Make room for that lead. Once some of this comes out, we'll swap it out. But let's get 6 stacks of lead brushing up. Do we have any lead dust? We don't. Let's pop that into here. We got steel, polyethylene, more steel. That's taking its sweet time. Let's heal up from our axe. Swap this guy out. Lead. How much do you got? There we go. So it's going to start working on lead now. Any minute. Ore washer. Now, if we switch this, if we run it through the ore washer, there's a chance it's silver. We just simple wash it. It's a lot faster. Do we need the silver? I think we need the silver. We have any silver that we're using down here. Let's take this concrete. We're going to turn it into glow concrete. I just now noticed those spots down there. So if we go glow, full block, bam, bam. Yeah. We don't need no stinking torches. Not when we got architecture craft. Lead. Lead. There's a stack of lead dust there. This guy should be processing. Still redstone. We don't want that. Roasted iron, zinc, aluminum, tantalite. What do you got in here? Roasted iron. This guy doesn't have any lead coming out yet. Still doing roasted iron. It should switch to lead. I hope it switches to lead. Purified roasted iron. Yeah, that's not what I want. Not what I want. Let's change you to blue. Take that roasted iron out of there. Pop it in there. Roasted iron, roasted iron. Take 2 more lead out. Now we'll change you back. You should now change after this 40 seconds into lead. My power is flickering. I think those storms are rolling in. There we go. Stone, silver, and lead. This tin needs to go in a macerator. Run. Ooh, my power is flickering a lot. Ooh, I'm a little bit worried. I'm concerned. Okay, now it's doing lead. Perfect. Alright, I'm back. my power did not go out. The storm has passed. I did finish up our potent crafting. It's in here. There's still a lot that is smelting up. These guys will be running for a little bit. But what we can do is take our huge pipe, up that in there. Now this is definitely not going to be fast enough. Yeah, not quite. We do have a machine back here, the advanced forming press. Wonder if it'd be faster to have a conduit here. Let's see. Logistics. Let's take a conduit. Break this guy. Turn that extract off. We'll turn this to brown. This to that way. See if that's better. It doesn't look like it. Oh, extract always active, my bad. Yes. That is better. Getting those. Let's go grab some more of these bad boys. Everything got cleared out of here, yep. Stainless steel, nickel. Don't know how much of this we're gonna need. Let's take these. Let's take these and see where we're at. So if we go to here, that might be enough. Yeah, that looks like it might be enough. Bam. 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 Connect. Connect and connect. Ouchies. There we go. So we want this to go there, there, and there. And then if we set this bad boy on line mode and go bing, yeah. This one goes there, there. And this one goes there. I don't know why it seems to work better in some places than others. I'm sure somebody probably knows. There we go. Now I'm not certain that will solve the issues, but I suppose we can see, because I think... No, we don't have a backlog here. Oh, we do have a full inventory there. So it might have just been because this one wasn't shutting down at all. This one was working just fine. Where did... We don't need eggs all over in the base. Okay, well... So I think that will work better. Yeah, these look like they're fully saturated. Or they're staying fully saturated if we look at the top there. So I think that is better. But this guy isn't running, so maybe we'll throw some iron in there. That way that these run. And we'll kind of stress test it a little bit. We don't have another one to put over here. Aluminum. Yeah. I'm not exactly certain we're going to do the logistics stuff for over here. Because right now, a lot of this stuff would come out of here. And I need two more. 1 and 2. 2 more of conduits. A lot of the things are going to come out of the machines, and they're kind of just set to go to just bulk storage places. Without using AE2 or a lot of filter stuff. Don't know what is going to be the best way to go. So this should take out the stone dust. Okay. And the problem is, like, well, I suppose this ore washer and this ore washer are actually the biggest bottlenecks. So anything coming out of like this will go into here. This guy doesn't really back up. The only reason this gets backed up is because this centrifuge gets backed up. We can see there it's making lead dust. It's taking the purified pile of lead dust and it's centrifuging it. So there's a little chance for sulfur. So maybe maybe it would be better not to centrifuge it. I don't really know. Or maybe this centrifuge needs a steel upgrade. Maybe that's something I'll look into next. Or maybe upgrading the steel on all of these. That would probably be the best bet, truth be told. Okay, so we got enough potent pipes. Let's go ahead and grab what we have left over. We'll put the extra ingots in here. We'll put the extra pipes in there. Those mob drops that I don't know where they came from there. And then we'll cover up our hole in the floor this way. Now, what we need is probably... I don't know how easy it would be to get 2 sifters and also power them. I don't know. Oh, electric pump. Nope, need pistons. Let's see. Let's take a look around and see if we can make that happen. So if we take a look at HV machines, we got some stuff in here. There's an MV circuit, distillery, MV hull. That's MV. This HV stuff. No, it's not. HV parts here. There's a motor. So if we wanted 4 pistons, we would need stainless steel rods. Do we have any of those? We do not. Do we have any stainless steel? We have some stainless steel. 2 HV machine hulls. That would probably be in here. HV machine hull. We need the HV machine casings, which is going to be more stainless steel plates. Okay, there's 2 of those. Cool. So that's those 2. We're also going to need 4 cables. We're going to need 4 HV circuits. That one's going to be a little bit more pricey. If we need 2 pistons, we're going to need 4 stainless steel rods. So let's take our rod there. Do that. Oh, we had stainless steel. Pop those in there. We'll put the stainless steel back in there. So if we go HV parts, like those two, okay. And then we need item filter. We have an item filter set anywhere? Does not appear to be the case. Why did somebody craft a hopper in here? Really? So item filter. That's going to be in the assembler. And we'll probably use the fine steel wire. We're going to need 4 of these. So zinc foil. We'll take a stack of that. The fine steel wire, we don't have any of that, but we can put steel ingots in the wire mill. And if we need 256, that means that we need 32 steel ingots in the wire mill. And can that be made? It can be made in the LV. We'll pop that in there. It's going to take it a minute, but that's okay. We got other stuff to craft. Let's see. We don't need these. The input hatch, we don't need that. Item conduits, we don't need those or that. We need HV circuits though. So I think there is a crafting section. I think there's a machine set up for HV circuits. That should be this guy, the good integrated circuit. Nanoprocessor. Or no, this is... What is this? The fine gold wire. These are MV. I don't know how to make HV circuits. I think the HV circuit might be the not so great recipe right now. This one. The hell was that? Well, there needs to be a torch up here, first off. We can put one in there. There was an explosion, though. What was that explosion? Okay, I have no idea what that noise was. Where that explosion might have happened. We can look upstairs in benzene. Nothing appears to be broken up here. I don't see anything. So we're just gonna hope that everything's fine, I guess. Let's see. So I was looking around a little bit there, and I think I found the better recipe for the circuit that we're gonna want. And it's gonna be this guy here. But right now, in an assembler on 1 for the item filter. Does this assembler have polyethylene in it? It does. So we'll change that to 1. Pop that in there. There's a ton of steel wire in there already. Transistors. So here's what we need. We need 4 circuits, right? So we need 16 of these small coils. Let's do that. Let's look around and see if we can find any of these things. We're going to need 16 of these. We have any of this? Yeah, we do. Look. 32 of those. Molten tin. I think the tin is not relevant. The capacitor. There might be some of those over here. Yeah, capacitor. Check that out. We need 32 of those. So that can go there. And then we're going to need 4 plastic circuit boards. I think that's this guy here. Yep, that's that guy there. And then need 8 of these. Okay, cool. And now we just need, we can use lead, tin, or soldering alloy. Circuit assembler. Molten soldering alloy. Does this have this inserting and extracting and everything? That. What is this for? If a circuit assembler, it's used in MV, LV. Let's put that in there, 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 and that in there. And then we'll dump those back in there. Okay, so I think that's making our circuits. That we're kind of stealing from somebody else, but cool. Gonna take a minute. Yeah. All right, cool. So those are working. That means that we've got our filter, we've got our thing. Okay, cool. Our sifters are getting ready to come in. We're just gonna need power to them. So let's grab our 4 filters. Those go there. And then we just need those circuits. The sifter, these are just crafted. We're gonna need a turbine. Turbine that we need, not a basic, would be an advanced. Is that what's running over here? Or is this different? This is HV. So yes, an advanced gas turbine. Which will be this bad boy here. Which is going to take those. This guy, voltage in 512. Voltage out 128. So maybe... Oh, wait. Wait. Let's go in there. That's connected. Oh, that's connected on the bottom. Never mind. What we need is a turbo. Turbo gas turbine. What is it? Turbo gas turbine. Which would be this guy. 512. Maybe let's just go with 2. Screw it. Steel rotor, that guy, circuits. So we need 4 more circuits. So if we go with this one, it was, what is it? What's the molten recipe that's in here? Soldering alloy. Circuit assembler, soldering alloy. And then we need 4 of them. If we run it, that's not a good spot to have. We get a high voltage battery buffer. High voltage battery buffer. High voltage battery buffer. What's the difference between these? 1 slot, 4 slots, 4 slots. We could probably do 1 turbo gas turbine. And then we only need 2 circuits. That's probably gonna be better. Just because we don't... The sifter, like, it'll run a bit, but it's not gonna be running all the time. I mean, it's got a lot of backlog to catch up right here. But if we run 2 sifters, that should be okay. What was I waiting for? The circuit? So we'll take those. Cool. And then we need 8 of these. And then we need 16 of these. We need 16 of this fine wire. 8 of these guys. And then we need 4 integrated processors, which were here. And 2 plastic circuit boards. There we go. We'll pop you in there. You, and you. There we go. Let's go make our sifters. Okay, so here's where our 2 sifters are gonna go. Now we just need turbo gas turbine, which is gonna need our 2 HV doodlers here. So we can get rid of those, and our battery buffer. So let's see if we can make this happen. HV parts. We need 2 motors. There's one there. More stainless steel rods. We'll just take all of them out here. I think that's what they were for anyways. HV parts. We'll take 2 motors, right? HV machines. We're gonna need 2 casings. I'm gonna need 1 of these wires. Oh no, we're gonna need another. Nope. So 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. Do we have any steel rotors? We do not. Steel rotor, though, we could make in an extruder with 5 ingots, so 15 steel. That's going in a rotor. Let's see, extruder. Rotor mold is over this way. Take that bronze out of there. Extruder. Rotor. Bam. 1 and 2 and 3. And if we do a turbo gas turbine, yeah, look at that. Get rid of that, and now we just need a battery buffer, which needs a chest and 4x gold wire. Take 4 of those. Then I think I saw a chest in there. Oh man, we're killing it. Okay, now we need HV cables. So I suppose are the gold cable. What are they using? What are they using back over here? What is this? Blue alloy cable. Blue alloy cable, and that was 4x, but I don't think... Yeah, we would need a 4x. So 4x blue. Let's see if we can find some. We only need a tiny little bit of it. Nope, so the blue alloy cable comes from blue alloy ingot. We do have some of those. 4x cable, if we use a wire mill, we really only need like 1. So we can put 2 in here on program circuit 4. And then to code it, we'll just take it over to our other machine there. Boom. I think just the 1 should be fine, right? Pop that bad boy in there. Wait for them to pop out here. Suppose we could use like a gold cable. Max amperage 3. I don't know how many amperage the sifter pulls. Sifter. I don't really know how to tell. Hopefully nothing's gonna blow up here. I haven't messed with a lot of electrical machines. So if we take a cable, pop him down there, we take out our wire cutters, attach it there, put a battery buffer there, a turbine there. We're also gonna need, that needs to connect, that needs to connect, right? That should be cool. Now let's see, how are they carrying benzene? Benzene is coming through small plastic pipes. Okay. I think there's a bunch in here. Small plastic tube. Logistics. Nope. So we'll take the small pipe, pop him in there. That's going to start doing its thing. And we want to run... We'll probably run up with these pipes over here. Is there... There's benzene over here, isn't there? Hydrogen, plastic... these machines are getting power from somewhere. Fuel, hydrogen, benzene. Here we go. Benzene's coming from over here. So if we run it this way, we need to get it over to here. We'll run it, I don't know, straight down. Pull out our hammer and some torches. Little service tunnel. Small plastic pipe. And this will be for benzene. Now this runs just over to here. So maybe we'll run it straight over from this way. And it should spit us out right here. Yeah. Alright. So we'll run it. Grab some more pipes. That's probably enough. Let's take that mold out of there. Come on. There we go. And this is water. It's on line mode? Yeah. Then over one more. Bam, bam, needs to go up. Let's get this fixed up. Going that way and that way. Down, over, up, over. Over. I'm gonna need a battery. Jennifer line mode. Yeah, look at that. That guy's working. He's creating some power. Let's change this so we don't get any sloshies. Oh, wrong one. Okay, okay, okay. Let's punch this down one. So, okay. Now we need some batteries to go in there. Let's fill in some concrete holes. Okay. What kind of batteries are we using here? Yeah, there we go. Large lithium battery. So lithium dust and a large battery hull. If we're making 4 of these. Where do we have some lithium at? Do we have any over here? We do not. Get rid of the cobblestone that we have. We'll dump some of these dusts. Crushed lazurite. Let's go in there. Mob drops chicken. Our hammer away. Wrench and wire cutters. That guy. And okay, let's see. Large battery hull. Oh, we had a couple of them. I think there might be one other one over here. Medium battery hull. I don't know that it matters. Medium battery. The large are the mediums all MV. MV, UMV. MV, IV. Looks like there might not be an HV one. Okay. Okay, so how do we make this guy? It would be battery alloy plate. I feel like we had some of that. Molten polyethylene. So we just need one of these. We have, oh, well, we got some. And then the gold cable was in here. There's 7 there, 12 there. Let's take 4. And it's polyethylene, and it needs to be on nothing. Polyethylene. Bam. Gonna take a second, but we need lithium. 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 There's some back here. Oh, medium battery, large battery. Is there an inventory that this thing is? No, it's not outputting into an inventory. How do we get lithium? From lithium ore. We can autoclave tungstate and sodium. We can macerate tungstate, raw lepidolite. Lithium, lepidolite, lithium. Lithium. Purified lithium. Tungstate. We centrifuge lithium. Or spodumene? I think we might have some spodumene. Pure lepidolite. We got some of that. Some there. Do we have any lithium? None in there. Okay. Push T on you. T spodumene. Right, that's how I spell that right. S-P-O-D. Yeah. These blocks, the chests are a little bit loud too. Let's turn those down. Yeah, that's a lot better. We got some there. And that, aluminum, lithium. So we could run it, okay, so we want to run it through the other line right now. So back through the macerator again. Right, purified. Run through the macerator again, that gets us a chance of lithium. And then the centrifuge gives us another chance of lithium. We want the different lithium here. We don't have any. Okay. Medium battery, we don't care about that one. DHV battery. Let's go machine parts. We'll pop that guy in there. We're going to need a lot of lithium. Lepidolite is going to come from raw lepidolite, crushed lepidolite, of which we have neither. Okay. Need battery. This guy, we want to... The impure, we want to centrifuge it. This guy's still working on lead. We can centrifuge it. And centrifuging is the same as washing? No. Okay. So lithium, I don't think I have. Where does lithium? Get rid of all these. Get rid of that and that and that. Lithium comes from lithium ore, which comes from far ends asteroids. It does not come from Earth. Okay. So we're looking for the lithium byproduct. Which would be from tungstate, spodumene, and lepidolite. Tungstate, we cannot get on Earth. Spodumene, we can get on Earth, and lepidolite, can get on Earth. So looking back here, we're looking for spodumene and lepidolite. Soapstone. What other vein? Salt vein. Salt vein. They're both salt veins. So, where is a salt vein? Gold, diamond. salt right there. And a salt there. Alright. So it's... I don't think I've done any mining on camera in a minute. We do have miners. A good miner, MV miner. I think it's just going to be faster. Truth be told, for me to take a compressed chest out there and do some work. Let's take these guys. These are done in a canner, which is this. So I'm going to put those in there. The small pipes can go into here. If we take this guy and move him back here, let's break this. We don't need a floating item conduit there. Take this compressed chest and set him down here. And let's see, lapis ore. Sodalite ore. Lazurite. Lapis, sodalite. All of these need to go into here and run through this line. Grossular ore, calcium, yellow garnet. We don't need the calcium. I'm just going to leave this in one of these. Calcite, malachite, andradite. What's this? Coal. Coal will be in the sifter. Lignite coal will go in the sifter. Calcium we'll just throw in there. These... I think we have room to put them away. Okay, sodalite and lazurite. Sodalite and lazurite. We get a decent amount of those, so let's put them in there. In a bigger drawer. What else? We've got a bunch of stuff that is stuff. We'll put some full blocks in this one. Gems, we can take gems. Are there any gems in here? Yeah, there's some. Full block. I wasn't really wanting to do this right now, but I guess we're gonna. Run over here. See what we can put away. Apparently nothing. Not much, huh? Okay, sapphire. Do I have a spot for sapphires? I don't think I do. Let's see. Amber, topaz. We're gonna need a lot more 4x4 drawers is what I'm finding out right now. Okay, so how do we have this set up? We've got chipped, 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 chip there, chip there, chip there, chipped spinel. We got a lot of chipped crap. Okay, so ruby. We got ruby, ruby. Do we have any more ruby? No. So there's a full ruby and then a flawless. The flawless goes in there. The full ruby would go in probably a drawer down here, but we don't have one there. Frick. We'll put it there. Okay, and yellow garnet. A full yellow garnet will go there. Sapphire, what do we have? Emerald, olivine, sapphire, flawed emerald is gonna go... Ah, frick, that's supposed to be there. That's something I'll have to This is going to take quite a bit of work to fix at some point. Quartz can go with quartz. Olivine, amethyst, opal. Let's see, spinel, 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 spinel. Jasper. Okay, so fancy spinel is going to go here, then there. What do you use? Sapphire. Sapphire, sapphire. Opal, blue test, sapphire. Opal, blue topaz, blue topaz, blue topaz. Opal. Jasper. Topaz, sapphire, olivine. Amethyst. Okay, sapphire. Exquisite. Sapphire. Flawed. What are you? Amethyst. Amethyst gem would go there. Your green sapphire, which is going to go there. Tanzanite. I don't have any of that. Emerald. Yellow garnet. Nope. Ruby. Nope. Should have put these gems down here. Damn it. Let's see. Jasper, olivine. So flawless Jasper. Flawless goes that corner. The Jasper we'll put there. Flawless, flawed, chipped, exquisite, and opal. Flawless would go there. Flawed is that guy. Goes there. Chipped, exquisite, full gem. Red garnet. Didn't I have red garnet somewhere? Guess not. Red garnet flawless. Red garnet there. Blue topaz. Flawless. Gem chipped. Exquisite amber. Nope. What is that? Exquisite topaz. Oh, those are different things. Chip topaz. Did I have amber somewhere? I feel like there's like amber dust. Exquisite amber would go there. Lastly, olivine would go there. Malachite, that guy, some blocks, ashes. That's gonna go there and there. I want to get all the gems out of here and all the garbage out. Dark ash is trash. Okay, so let's pop these in here. Let's see if any of these will take. Okay, cool. So we've got ruby, ash cloud, that's garbage. So ruby and ruby. Jasper, garnet, ruby. Flawed, exquisite. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so let's take this guy. We got a bunch of impure stuff. Pure stuff. This one looks like it's got more impure in it. We'll take out this crushed. We'll say crushed can go in here. Crushed. Yeah, you're crushed. Take the raw stuff out. Pack it into this one. Crushed stuff can come out, raw can go in. Impure can come out. Where it goes in there. Raw goes in here. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of extra space for viewer stuff. There we go. I don't know if we'll have enough room. We will not have enough room. A lot of this stuff. Redstone, netherrack. These impure piles of redstone need to just go into a centrifuge. It is really slow, but it's passive. This guy's working on lead, which is taking ages. Is this empty? This is empty. That was the whole goal there. We'll take a bunch of torches. That's probably not gonna break. We do have some cobalt to repair. Yeah, we got cobalt to repair it. So we're gonna go over here to this salt vein. Ooh, look, they started to close this off. Is somebody on? Yeah, monkey's on. So let's head over here to this salt vein. Yeah. Salt vein, we're going salt mining because we need lithium so we can finish setting up our sifter. Should be right yonder. GT or veins. Oh, somebody might have mined it out already. Looks like it already got mined out. Oh no. We'll take what we can get. Or maybe somebody just started it? What are the levels for this? 50 to 70. Looks like there's still a pretty decent amount of ores left, honestly. Something in here's not happy. Let's light this up so nothing wants to sneak up on us. Angry boys down here, it sounds like. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's good enough for me. Okay, so let's hit the other salt vein. See if we have better luck there. Not, we'll see. Maybe Monkey has the prospect, or maybe we'll finish out the episode with. We'll finish it out with either finding a salt vein or mining up a salt vein. So the next one is right there. Okay, this one doesn't look like somebody was here. Oh, maybe they were. Looks like maybe they just mined it out, though. Yep, it looks like they just mined down to it and didn't actually mine it out. So that's good news for us. Put that guy there. Let's see if we can find the edge of this bad boy. We're gonna need our filter, because we really don't care about cobblestone. I should have brought a backpack, but the compressed chest is pretty good, so that'll do the job that we would need a specific mining backpack for. But there's nothing that way, so we'll go this way. Okay. This looks like it's the edge of it here. We'll go a little bit further. I'd like to watch on the mini-map and see. I'd like to go just a little bit past, so my little character icon there, cursor is past it. And I like to do a perimeter, and then just chew through it. Usually I like to take it a little bit farther than what it seems like is reaching. But a lot of the times it'll go farther. There'll just be some like kind of dead sections. Yeah, like here. See if we can see anything. Okay. So this is probably as far over as it goes. Freaking gravel, man. I think there was, I don't know what mod it was in, but I believe there was a tool. Maybe it was something that Direwolf did, where when you break a block that is under blocks that are affected by gravity, it breaks all the blocks above it that are affected by gravity. You know, so if you break a piece of stone and it has a bunch of gravel on top, like that happened right there, then it would also break the gravel that's on top of it. Alright, so I think we got the perimeter done. So we can kind of just go through on the interior here. We'll do our light overlay so we're not going to get jumped by a creeper. And we'll put our chest... Let's put our chest right here. I don't need this much cobblestone. Let's dig through straight on this side, just to the other side. Oh, digging out a vein. We do have miners. I don't know where they are, and it's probably just faster for me to do this, especially for problem I'm trying to solve right now. Plus, it gets my hammer some more experience. I don't have any more modifiers. When I do get a modifier, though, we can put more redstone on it. Make it faster. Having a faster hammer never hurt anybody. Well, maybe it did. You broke a machine you weren't supposed to break. cause some sort of explosion. So the lithium is, let's see. The lithium is a byproduct. Spodumene, the lepidolite. So there's a chance to get it there. There's a chance to get it there. And then after we, if we macerate it and then macerate it again, that's our best chance. Macerate, macerate, centrifuge. That's our best chance. I think we have an HV macerator. I don't know how fast it is. When we get back, I'll see if I can find it. Do. Let's just break all of this because I know it's going to be a pain later. Yeah, see, there's someone there. See, you're hiding it from me. You're hiding my resources. How could you? How could you? Alright. Let's just do these two, I guess. Broke our tool. Crafting station and a cobalt ingot. Bam. Bam, bam. Oh, we're gonna need probably a couple. Later. Oh, I missed it. I left before I could respond. Okay. Do. We're Greggin. Oh, man. So I could probably split this up between the last section and this section, or maybe I could cut it out, but it's totally fine. If you're watching a Greg Tech video, you're probably playing Greg Tech, which means you probably need something to keep your mind from going insane just playing in the silence. So having somebody to listen to, letting their magnet ding, I suppose could be helpful. Need to heal up. To use our axe, our healing axe. Okay, so how are we doing? Let's dump all this in here. Let's see. Rock salt, lepidolite. So if we use this, there's a 10% chance, a 10% chance, a 10% chance. So let's just say that every 4 there's a chance for us to get 1. So this is like a stack of lithium, maybe, if we're lucky. It's not bad. We're not even done with this layer yet. I have full fortune on this. Luck, yeah, I do. Okay. I'm not so worried about the salt up there. I don't know how useful it is, if I should be worried about it. It's like the monsters can hear you. Like on the other side. Is there only one layer of this? I think there's only one layer. Oh. Let's see. Let's just do some mining. It looks like there's only one layer of it. Or I guess 4 layers of it. 4 layers. Oh, that's a bummer. Hoping to have a little bit of a return. Or a little bit of a better yield. Yep, it looks like those are the only layers that are going to give it to us. Small lepidolite. Okay, so that's a stack. That's a stack. So that might be enough for our 2 batteries. Salt. I'm not going to sit and collect all that rock salt. We'll take the small lepidolite, though, I guess. Okay, so I don't have any more salt on my map. Right, going across soapstone. We check those 2. Doesn't look like we have any more salt. Okay, so let's go and take this. We're going home, which is this way. Use our healing axe. Diddly-diddly-diddly-doo. So it's best to macerate. Better to macerate, centrifuge. And I believe we have an HV macerator. Let's see if we can find that. Oh look, somebody was putting down some flooring over here. I wonder what they got planned for that. Ooh. This is nice. Need room for some elevators there. Okay, so if we use this in an HV macerator, which I thought had right here. Okay. So that's going to go into that centrifuge, which I don't want. So let's just see. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put a drawer on top because it is on auto item output. Is that what I want to do? Stone dust. We'll put one. Why is this on import? Shouldn't this be on export? Export, active without signal. Does have a chance to get stone dust. Yeah. So let's grab 2 drawers. Well, we can just grab a 2x2. 2x4. Or a 2x2. Yeah, 2x2. Not a 2x1, but a 2x2. Then if we do this, and we say you are a higher priority, but I put that there, this export should work, and this should be an insert. You should be exporting. Oh, does this need, is it a screwdriver? Input from output side. Allowed. We'll move this here. Yep. Yep. Now you should be insert on blue. Yeah, there we go. But you, I want more things to go in there. The lithium, can we, this can't be macerated, right? Right. And neither can stone dust. Right? Right. So what I can do is put the lepidolite in there. Let's put our filter away. That away, put that away, and then we'll grab another conduit. Right. Let's pick this up so we don't forget it. We'll put another conduit there. This conduit is going to have nothing here, but here it will extract on brown, and then this will insert on brown. So this should go up. Yeah. Okay. So there's some lithium going in there. As the crushed lepidolite is coming out, it's going to get pulled out into here. The raw lepidolite is going to get put into there. Yeah. My other question would be, we're going to do a little test here. We're going to see if this macerator, because it does have extra outputs here. Oh man, this is full, huh? Jeez. Did this die? No, it's just being slow. It's just being real slow. Coal, soda. Okay, so let's turn you off. Take all that out. We're going to put the lepidolite in there. We want to see if it works, if it gives extra outputs. That's not going to fit. Iron to, do we have an upgrade? Chest upgrade, storage. We do not. Iron to gold. Do we have any double gold? No. We do have iron though. Double gold. Let's check our plates. We do have some. Then we've got some iron as well. And then the double gold plate can be made with a hammer. Oh, we can put it on 2 in a bending machine. Pop those bad boys in there? No. It needs to be on a better one. It needs to be an MV bending machine. I don't think we have one. Oh, we do. MV bending machine is there. But it needs to be on a different one. Screwed that up. Double needs to be on 2. Oh, I have some. Let's take like 8. And that is made an assembler on 2. Bam, bam. How many does that take? What did I do there? What did I make? What did you make? No, I want this. On to iron plate and the gold plate. It's getting used with a steel ring. What does that make? A barrel? What? That's stupid. The hell wants a barrel? That can be used to make invisible things. My bad. I think if we put this in here now, it won't mess up. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Iron plates will go back in here. Let's clear that out. Make this guy. We want to see... That gave us a stack. Didn't give us any lithium, though. Didn't give us any lithium. The crushed lepidolite. I run through the ore washer. Is this one working? It's trying to work. Making roasted iron. Let's turn that off. Let's take these out. Put those in. Need to put these back in here. Those back yonder. Lepidolite, 1 lithium. Yeah, so this does give us a better return, I think, because it's like guaranteed. We got 1 lithium so far through this guy. So I don't want that to go through there. The crushed, I want to go through the washer. That's going to be a lot better. I don't think I want this here at all. We'll take that lithium. Where did this go? Centrifuge. It just ran. Okay, there it is. We want... So after it goes through here, it'll get washed, but we don't want it to go out into this. So we're going to say extract is off. But we do want it to run. Actually, we can probably run it through this one, I think would be the better deal. And this guy, run through there. And we want to disable this. Pop those in there, because this is going to get us a better return on our lepidolite. We can just take those out. Now you can be on insert on brown. You are making lepidolite. Probably. Let's see. What is the multi-block sifter? So let's see. If we do gravel, exquisite. Let's see if we can find something that... Large sifter control block. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. HV? Elgin steel plate? Eglin steel plate? What was Eglin steel? Eglin steel dust. Silicon, sulfur, Eglin steel base compound dust. Canthal, iron powder. Okay. What if we do this lapis? And the sifter. I don't know what the sifter multi-block is. Let's see. Multi-block goals. Isn't there mass processing, steam blender, mincer, more steam, more pressure? What's this? Steam squasher, washing. Presser. Air filter, time to drill, compressing all the things, boiler, more steam. I don't know. High speed charcoal and clean room. I don't know what the big sifter is, to be honest with you. To be honest, dimensional gold on the moon, chunk loading. Cutting machine. Circuit assembler. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't completed. Separating molecules, turbocentrifuge. Let's see. MV. There a better sifter in MV? Speeding up slow machines. Advanced World Accelerator. Does not work for Greg Tech machines. Those build more or higher tier ones. Oh, okay. Neat. What's the name of it? Lepidolite, lithium. We're getting lithium. We're getting lithium. Ouchies. Burn my feet. Got some lithium there. Purified. Large sifter. See? Large sifter control block. Industrial. Large machine. Maintenance. What is this? More of the Eglin. More of the Eglin. Eglin steel. Let's put it down. Let's just see. It says we're gonna need, let's get rid of that one because it's probably better here. Nope, it's the same. So we're gonna need 49 of these. And that's just, what is this? More Eglin here. We need 18 of these, which is the same, right? The Eglin steel frame takes rods, right? Let's get rid of these. Okay, so we're looking to make Eglin. The Eglin steel rod would be an extruder. And then the plate, if we also did an extruder, right? We need 392 plates. 392 plates. And if we use this, we need 18 of these. Which means we need 72 plates. Okay. Baga's not bad. Fine steel's not bad. So that means we need 6 plus 8 and 36. We need 6 plus 44. Which means 6 plus 44. Nope, not that way. We do that. So the carbon's cheap. Silicon's not bad, I think. The Eglin steel, though. This is the part where I think we would have an issue. For the iron dust, we have this one. We need 270. Which means 27 Canthal. I don't know what Canthal costs. Mixer, chrome, aluminum, and iron. So maybe it wouldn't be that hard. But 400% faster than single block machines of the same voltage. Only uses 75% of the EU normally required. Okay. Maintenance hatch, input hatch. So we probably could at some point. The purified, we need to through macerator. Oh no, 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 no. Do I want to actually do it this way? Crushed. I think we need to macerate it. I already did it though. Through here. Let's take one out. Because I want to see. If I drop this in here, should process it. I want to see if it gives me a lithium. I don't think it does, but we're going to find out for sure. The raw stuff. Suppose some of it can go in there. We need that lithium. Don't take my lithium. Impures. We're gonna go in here. Those are gonna go here. And then we have gems. Stone dust is going there. Cool. And lithium. None of it's going in there. Did this guy process? Yeah, we got impure piles. Which need to be macerated again. It's only a 10% chance, 10% chance. Oh, it needs to be centrifuge. My bad. My bad. We got enough for one battery. There we go. Okay, so let's consider some things. Like a machine and a muffler for one. Okay, so 108 iron, not bad. Mixer. We can cook this, that's not terrible. Leave me alone. So 108 iron, 27 Canthal, 135 Invar. Invar is not bad. We don't have any Canthal. But Canthal is not bad because we can make 3 of it. So iron, aluminum, chrome. I believe we have chrome. Yeah, we've got aluminum. Man, frick. Lead, silver. I don't know why these are in here. This is different brass. That's weird. So lead, gold, silver. Cobalt, nickel. Is that the same nickel? Yep. Yes, it is. Blue steel, dark steel, timbaga. All right. So these guys are here. Got some lithium going in there. This has still got a lot of lepidolite to work through. So at least that's a good thing. Let's grab our battery. Pop in our buffer. He's probably not going to charge, right? Because he's like charging the machines. Is that how that works? You have benzene in you. You do have benzene in you. You're burning benzene. You are storing power. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, the lepidolite, that's not going to get sifted. But if we take out, let's get 4 more conduits. Or as many as we can, honestly. There was some over here, right? Yeah. And then a diamond chest. So what we're gonna do is put a diamond chest a wrench and disconnect that. These bad boys are gonna extract into that. This is going to be an insert on brown. This is going to be an insert on brown. This is going to be an extract on brown, always active. Tin dust. Okay, so these machines are not smart. That's what we're finding out right now. But they can do olivine. Let's take lazurite. That's not a sifter. Lithium, chrome. I think these are ones that need to be sifted. Not lithium. We're getting olivine. Getting lapis. That's not a very good chance. 1, 4, 15. That's kind of trash. That's kind of trash. I guess lapis, maybe we should just forge hammer? 12, 1. Yeah, maybe, unless the lazurite or the sodalite. Sodalite is one that we can electrolyze, right? Yeah, we got chlorine, silicon, sodium. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's say you're on brown, extract always. You're on brown, extract always. And you're going to be nothing. And then you're going to be insert on brown. Yeah, look at that. Lithium. Let's see. Some of this stuff might get a little bit gummed up, but ore processing, ore processing. Olivine. The impure olivine we would just centrifuge. Pretty much all of these impure ores are just centrifuge. Calcite. All of these are just normal macerate. Mineralic, ore wash, macerate, yep. Alright, so we got our sifter set up. And we're at probably a 2-hour video right now. Hammer away. Let's go clean up some of our inventory. I do like to go through periodically and just clean up a bunch of chests. Like, some of this stuff is just random stuff. Wires. And logistics. Miscellaneous metals. Asbestos can go in there. Pyrolusite, tantalite, silicon dioxide. Drop off an impure pile. In there. Okay. Whoop. Spisartine. What can we use this for? I should probably put this on an extract and insert on brown. Yeah. Yeah, let whatever this stuff is. Red garnet, bauxite. Are these full? No, these aren't full. Jasper. Stone dust goes there. All right. I think I'll probably call the episode there. I think that's a decent place to stop. We got our sifters set up. These are going to take a while going through some stuff. We've got olivine, lapis, lapis dust, another quartz dust. Probably just be easier like with another quartz. Just forge hammering it. Is that better? 4 might be better. We turn nether quartz dust into nether quartz. Not quite. Nether quartz plates do. Ooh. Quartz helmets. Pam's harvest the nether. All right. So I'm going to have to do some imagining to figure out how to make this work better. I might pull the trigger on the large sifter. Advanced sifting machine 2. Yeah. So we already have this guy. So if I do these, click on that, and these, click on that. So that's all grouped together there. That's all grouped together there. Actually, it doesn't look that hard, truth be told, and I think we can run it, so it might be a lot faster, and the multi-block, it might be easier sorting the stuff out. We're getting a decent amount of lithium rolling in. How's our battery doing? Is our battery... Yeah, our battery's still charging. Cool. We actually didn't need a... We don't need more battery. Okay. So, I think I'm going to call that one there. Thanks for stopping in.